Francis Bacon, I think, is really one of the world's leading artists. I think there's been an incredible revision of interest in his work over the last 10 years, not just from a sort of exhibition perspective, but also very much from a commercial perspective. He's an artist whose market has grown exponentially, and he has a fantastic collector base in America, Europe, the Far East, the Middle East. It really is a kind of global depth of interest, and I believe he's one of the absolute blue chip artists whose work is selling regularly on the open market. Bacon produced comparatively few paintings by comparison with artists like Gerhard Richter or Andy Warhol, for example, and I think throughout his life he really chose icons. And the Pope, really, as an icon in his work, is perhaps as famous as and important as the Mona Lisa in Leonardo da Vinci's work. I mean, the Pope represents so many things. He is the head of the Catholic Church, he's a fatherly figure. I think he's also a figure of security in turbulent times, and I think ultimately that's all the different ingredients that collectors love when they look at Francis Bacon, who was ultimately this great magpie of an artist who distilled so many different influences in his paintings.
Our expectation for the auction is between 143 to 204 million pounds, and that will be the most successful sale of contemporary art ever in Europe. Fingers crossed.
Lot 47 is this extraordinary 1920s sculpture of a polar bear, and it's by one of the renowned French animalier sculptors called Francois Pompon, and he was 67 years old when in 1922 he submitted the model for the Paris Salon. And as soon as it was exhibited, it was exceptionally well received, and you can see why. In the 1920s, Art Deco was in full swing, and here you have an animal sculpture that has been pared down to its essential components, but it's the beauty and grace of that polar bear that was the reason for its success. France in northern France. And that makes it quite unusual.